Sweetie, speak to the audience.
Hi, audience. But if you snap at me one more time, I'll fight you.
Now you're. Oh Jesus, they can see my setup here. I'm gonna become a professional one day.
You're doing great, babe. You're doing absolutely fantastic, I promise.
I'm going to become a professional one day.
You already are a professional. What are you talking about? What do you
You
mean?
see what I got going on? I got the wrong camera doing the wrong thing.
That's okay. Hey, she Ink. What's good, girlfriend?
I'm trying to get my life together. So while I get my life together, how y'all doing today? This is a very, very impromptu. Um, what do you call it? Impromptu Tech Trapper Live. I really came on to test out some stuff.
He's testing.
And
What I don't know.
as you guys can see, it's going very bad. There we go. So I came on to test out some things, and as you guys can see, it's going horribly bad. But how y'all doing today? Hope y'all are doing good out there. Not gonna hold you guys too long.
Yeah.
Hi, She Ink. How you doing?
I missed you on the ticker talk.
You did. So I had to, get Sweetie on the live while she's here because she's so busy.
Don't say that.
She's
I
so
am a little
busy.
busy this month with filming.
And I'm glad She Ink is on because I actually came on to I wanted to show how I use Remarkable and Boox together as kind of like one ecosystem. So I was planning out my video for the Remarkable slash Boox ecosystem. And I said, you know what? I want to test out my little camera setup situation. So when I do some live demos on the live, I know what I'm doing. So this is me testing it out with all three people who are watching. So how you guys doing out there? What is this warning I keep getting? I changed something on my settings before the last stream, and now I keep getting a warning. And I'm afraid to hit this thing that says open widget because I am afraid that it's going to
Disturb something?
disturb the force.
uh, she Ink, you ain't missed too much. We were just talking about childhood food and snacks and things that we ate as children and different how our upbringing kind of changed. You know,
Yeah, we were.
that's what was being discussed on the ticker talk.
Sweetie, it's almost time.
It's almost time for
It's almost time for us to be able to grab our fig
big.
colored uh Kindle Scribe color soft.
Can't wait.
So I'm excited about that. Plus, I'm just excited to see what the Kindle Scribe color soft looks like in person. So
Yeah.
we've been seeing a lot of demos from people, mainly Dave over at Tablet Tech. So I can't wait to get it in my hands and test it out.
I can't wait. It's a scribe. It's in color. I'm excited.
So yeah, I hopped on. So today we're going to look at pretty much how I use the Remarkable partner app on my Boox devices to be able to kind of use Remarkable and Boox as kind of like one ecosystem. So we're going to use the Note Air 4C, and then I'll show you guys how I use that with, I think the Remarkable 2 is what we have here right now. And on my Note Air 4C, I'm so excited. I'm going to be using my crystal nib. Can you guys see that?
What is a FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
Ah, thank you.
Wow, who says so? Oh, I have major you should have major FOMO for the scribe because you are missing out. It's so bad. Once I saw that the black and white front lit version was out, I wanted to go buy it. There it goes, crystal nib. So this is the crystal nib from Rod over at Rants About Tech. Now I did maybe not fear of missing out, but I did buy this ridiculous. I don't want to call it ridiculous because I haven't got it in my hands yet. But there's this $35 ceramic nib EMR stylight that is on Amazon. So I bought it. So it should be here Wednesday.
You bought it.
Yeah,
You
I did what?
you and these pens.
Well, no, I gotta try it out because it's the first. So it's the first ceramic nib that I've seen that's not a supernote nib and it's not the crystal nib that Rod made. So before Rod threw his ceramic nib out there, the only place you could get ceramic nibs from were supernote, and then you have to do this whole little supernote hack and DIY engineering thing. I ain't doing that, and
Sounds like a
so
lot.
it is a lot. But when Rod dropped his crystal nib here, and I
I
think
actually like that.
it's nice. That's what I'm saying. So he's making a stone nib, and I think She Ink has the stone nib. Why is it not focusing? It's supposed to focus. She Ink's making a stone. She eats. He's making a stone nib. There it goes. He's making a stone nib, and he's making a jade nib. So yeah, he's supposed to be sending us out the stone nib to test out as well.
She says, "Did you post it on the Discord and
I
where
did.
on Amazon?"
She Ink. I posted it in the live show chat in the Discord, and it's $35. And it's cool because it's actually a EMR pen. So it's the entire styli with the ceramic nib, and it even I think comes with some like these little plastic cover things you should put over the ceramic nib if you're not using it with what they say is compatible. Which the list is like Supernote, AI paper platform, and some tablets I never heard of in my life. Um, but it's EMR, so it will work on our Boox devices. And I haven't scratched up any Boox device yet since I've been exclusively using the Crystal Nib. So I'm excited about that. Yes, you should look into it right now, She Ink.
Of course she is.
The other part of this test stream tonight, I'm just trying to see which nights are probably the best nights to do a nighttime stream. And I'm going to do them before 9 o'clock. Like I said, this was just last minute because Sweetie was on TikTok live, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go live too. But I think the normal schedule is going to be Wednesday night, Friday night. So, yeah, I didn't put too much thought into this conversation tonight. But I am about to demo this how I use Remarkable situation. So, Sweetie,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you up because you are amazingly beautiful.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
And, I'm pretty sure the people would rather see you
Uh,
and the tablet opposed to seeing me and the tablet.
are you sure about
I
that?
don't have a haircut. I feel ugly. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do
They
that.
can see me and my big girl.
They can. Your camera will remain the same.
Okay. She's been a spoiled baby today. She's missed me.
All right. I have moved the camera. I hope it's not making a buzzing noise. So we have here the Note Air 4C because I don't have the Note Air 5C, but I do have the Note Air 4C. So let me zoom in some.
What is it? You scoot it over some?
What?
The tablet. I mean, I know it's a little delayed
Oh yeah, it's
on my side.
I,
So
I scooted it over.
there we go. Okay.
So let me get some zoom. Let me zoom in right quick.
Ooh. Who is that? E-Ink. I don't know the middle part. Lucky Lady. I'm just gonna call you Lucky Lady. She says she too has a fear, a FOMO for the color scribe.
We all should have FOMO of the color scribe. All right, so here's my Note Air 4C, and we're going to turn up the light a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna show you guys pretty much my workflow of how I use the Remarkable platform in concert with my Books platform devices. And it's almost like one ecosystem. It's almost like they're in the same ecosystem. It's almost like, there are two tablets that work within the same ecosystem. So we get that accomplished by having the remarkable partner app on our Books device. So don't be stealing my information, y'all. All right. I call myself hiding all the important stuff. So we're on the home screen. This is my remarkable app home screen. And I'll show you guys that it's the exact same information that is on my remarkable too. So you guys see it's just there and it's there. I don't know what that was. So usually if I want to move things on and off tablet for sharing between the two tablets, I'll show you guys how I do that. So let's see if I can import something. So when I go to my menu, I'm just going to go to import. So now that I'm at import, it's going to bring up my filing structure for the Boox tablet. Now, if I was doing this on my phone or my computer with the partner app, of course, it'll bring up all of my filing structure on that. But since it's the Boox tablet, it brings up this. So I can go to my files. And then for my files, I can pick, whatever file I want to use. So I think I have this on my recents. So what I'm going to do is pull up my most recently merged journals. So I merged the last couple of months of 2025 into my journals as a PDF. And like that, that is how quick that they merged. So now I'm going to bring over the Remarkable 2 and show you guys what that looks like. So this is the Remarkable 2, and I need to wake it up.
Wake up.
Can't show you guys my password, in case some of y'all are hackers. All right. So now here's the Remarkable 2. I just woke it up. I'll give it a second or two to catch up. So if it wasn't sleep, the sync would have worked pretty much automatically, but we'll wait for it to wake up. Now, if I wasn't on live stream, it would have did it ASAP.
Of course.
All right, cool. So now you see we have that journal that we brought over. And hopefully nothing important is showing. All right, boom. So here it goes. My daily journal with my horrible handwriting. And if I was on a color tablet, then this would be in color. But instead, it's in grayscale because this is a black and white tablet. Let me go grab the Remarkable Move as well. Sweetie, entertain Mathis.
Harlow is fighting with me.
I should have been better prepared for this.
You're fine. It didn't take you but a second. It only took a second.
All right. So now that we have the Remarkable Move over here as well, I'll show you guys why I like exporting from Boox and using that outline feature. Is because once I export it as a PDF, that table of contents is going to travel with it. So I moved the daily journal over to my Remarkable platform tablet. So as you guys can see, this is all the pages of this journal and its PDF. Now the Remarkable 2 is slightly slow, but that's okay. It's an older device. So the pages are kind of loading slowly, but you can see that all of that information of my daily journals are there. So now we're going to check out the table of content. So if you notice that, my table of contents traveled off device. So here I have all of my table of contents for those merged notebooks, and it gives me my outline and sub outline entries, as you guys can see there. And it's pretty cool because that's what I use the workflow for on Boox. And if you see here, it says December nightcap. So the December nightcap and the November nightcap, these are actually two journals that I use the Remarkable Paper Pro Move for. And these are my nighttime journals. So that's gonna be kind of like my nighttime thoughts. So after each month, I just move that entire journal over to the Books tablet so that I can add it to that month's journal. So if you see here on the move, I have the nightcap, and that's just my nightly journals.
So you have a daytime journal and a nighttime journal.
Yes, I have a daytime journal and a nighttime journal.
Hmm.
Is that weird?
I don't know.
So
I
yeah,
just asked.
and so usually my nighttime journal, the nightcap, it's pretty full of pages because I write on it every night. So I will send this entire journal to the Books platform, and then once I do that, I'll add it to the outline. And if I have some things that I really want to remember or jot down or come back to, that's when I will give it a title. So like you see here, it says State of Aaron. That was a day I was just, writing about where I was at that point in time of the month and, what I wanted to improve on, maybe some hurdles or whatever I went through. But this is why I like exporting this out because I have that outline or table of contents. So that's that. Now, if I want to export anything off and grab it from the Remarkable tablet to go on the Books tablet, I can do that as well. So let's see what that looks like. What color do you want, Lucky Lady?
I don't think Lucky Lady's with us anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was too boring.
I think she gave us her 2 cents and she had to hop out.
Oh, well, that's cool. It's still sinking. I didn't know that.
Girl, you had your hand in my pocket.
So now the same thing here. We're going to look at this one. And this is just a template. So let me back out right quick. So this is just a template that I use for my book journal. So, when I'm reading a book or whatever, this is a book journal. And I'm going to actually share this with you, sweetie, so you can use it as well.
Ooh.
So if I want to export anything off of the Remarkable Platform tablet and just bring it straight to Books without going through, putting it on a computer, then doing the Books drop and all of that nonsense. Inside the partner app, still on my Books tablet, then I just go to my menu. I'm lying. I don't go to my menu. I go to the actual document that I want to send. I'm going to hit the share button. Now, once I'm going to hit the share button, it gives me a couple of options. Of course, you have the quick share that you normally would have. You have a Bluetooth sharing situation. And you get this Bluetooth option because you're using a Books device. But then the next one is going to be notes. So I'm going to select note.
She Inc. wants to know where did you get these templates that you are using? Did you create them yourself or you imported them in?
So this, hold on, let me go back. This book journal template, She Inc., it's a Remarkable Methods journal. I mean, template. And I can share it with you.
Mm.
So this one is Remarkable Methods. Everything else might be like a template that I created. So I've been playing around with using Microsoft Copilot to create some templates. So I'll use AI to create some templates that I want. Some of the other templates that I use, I kind of hand draw them out one time on a Books tablet, and then I will use what it was. I will convert it to PDF. Then I just use it as a custom template. So let's say I want to send this to use on my Boox tablet because I clearly can't write on it right here. But I want to send it off to use on my Boox tablet. I'm going to choose to send it to the notes, and now I can choose um which note I want to send it to. Now this is kind of like a it's like a two it's like a two step situation because the first thing I'm going to have to do is send it to a note. So with this one, I'm gonna just start a random notebook because you can start a random notebook. So I'll start a random notebook. Now that I start a random notebook with a ugly template that I created on Copilot,
Jesus, so the journaling ones you have made yourself. Good job.
yes, they're not that. Oh yeah, no, the journaling one I made them on, and I made that one early on when I first got my Boox device, and I made that with either no just regular Microsoft Word. So it's a two step part. So the first piece was it's gonna come over as just a link. So some things I will leave as a link because I just want it within a notebook where I can just go click the link and get access to it. But other things I do this process. So once I click the link, now I've opened it inside of the Neo Reader. Cool. So now it's in the Neo Reader. And if it's a one time situation where I just want to use it and write on it in the Neo Reader, I have that option. But let's say I just want to use it as a custom template. So now that it's in the Neo Reader and it's inside of my it's now inside of the what do you call it? The book system. So if we go here, we will see in my library, I have that template now. Boom, here's my template. What I just do?
I have no clue.
I should have worn my glasses.
Hi,
All right,
Tra-
cool.
Traversy.
So
Oh,
now,
hi.
so now that I've opened it in the Neo Reader, now I have the tablet here. I mean the template here, and so of course you can write on it, things like that. And I don't know if y'all realized, but it opened inside the Notes app. So I have a setting set up on Boox where these PDF templates that I bring over, once it hits Neo Reader and I open it again, it's actually going to open within the Notes app. So now that I have it here, I can rename it.
So you're gonna rename it.
I
You're
renamed it.
gonna and it's gonna save a clear, untouched, page of the
Now it's a whole notebook with the template.
but it's with the template, but you still have one that's not have anything written on it because you
Mm-hmm.
renamed it.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So see,
cool.
now it's its own notebook inside the template. So now that information that I brought over from the remarkable tablet, two step process. Now that I have it here, it's going to open up as its own notebook inside of my notes app. Now this is going to work fine because it's just a template, so we'll fill it in and things like that. When it comes to notes that I've written already on the remarkable platform, of course I wouldn't be able to erase or edit any of the words, but I still can add the organization to it because I can long press here and now I can add to the outline. So I can start adding it to the outline. Um,
Pop, someone has asked a question.
what did they say? Because I ain't got my glasses on. You gonna have to
Why
answer
do
for me.
you need more than one tablet?
You know, that is a great question. And
Traversary, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
let me, pop on and show you guys. But that's just, how I use that multi tablet system situation. But that is a great question. And what was the person's name?
Traversary? Traversary? I guess I'm saying that correctly.
All right. So the short answer to it is I don't need two tablets. I don't need more than one tablet. I don't. Um I don't need more than one tablet. But I have multiple tablets because one, I turned into an e-ink reviewer. So I want to be able to use these tablets to be able to show you guys workflows, give recommendations, not necessarily recommending people what they should buy, but I just want to be able to show workflows so people, if they're looking to get into digital note taking, get into e-ink tablets, then they have a resource, one of many, because I'm not the best resource. I'm not the authority on this stuff. But when you're searching YouTube like I was, you actually have a channel to land on, and you can see someone using this stuff in real life applications.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do like the tech specs and the top tens, top fives. I have no issues with that. I want to show you guys how I use it. That's number one. But then number two, I'm extra and I like tech. So I'm addicted to these tablets. But I don't buy a tablet that I'm not going to use.
This is true.
So with that being said, I have a couple of different use cases. So when we're talking about the smaller 7 to 8 inch size e-ink tablets, like the Move, I use those for like my quick note taking, my idea vault, kind of like brain dumps. The nature of my job, I move around a lot. I'm in the aviation industry, and I take notes on the move a lot. So I need something that's small, can fit in a pocket or a small bag, and that I can easily take notes with while I'm walking around. I'm going to always keep a Boox device. This is the Note Air 4C. I'm always going to keep a Boox device because of the power that what Boox can do. When it comes to actually multitasking, completing tasks, having that companion tablet for your computer or your laptop that really will allow you to be productive, Boox tablet is that. And I like to know that 4C because it gives me color, it gives me a front light, and I like that about it.
So, Ching says it is all use case dependent. Sometimes different devices work for different functions.
Yep.
It is hard to find one device that does everything you need.
She Ink is true. Now, I must admit, if I had to only go to one tablet and I couldn't buy another one, I could only use one. Um, it's going to be
It's going to be.
it's going to be a Books tablet.
Is
Where's my 10.3?
it in your backpack?
Oh no, it's right. If I had to go down to just one tablet, like if I had to only go to one tablet, it'd be the 10.3. Oh, hold on, my cover's on. I like the 10.3. It's because I still enjoy using the black and white non front light tablet. So this is my daily driver for just work, doing work, getting stuff accomplished. 10.3 is my daily driver. But Boox works so well, I don't care which one I have in my bag. So the Note Air 4C honestly just lives in my bag. I don't really take it out until I get to work. Some days I get to work and I realize I walked out the house with the Note Air 4C in my bag, but the 10.3 is in my hand. And I really enjoy using the 10.3 for work. But the Note Air 4C comes in handy because the lighting is kind of trash at work. But I since I've been using the Remarkable platform, the Remarkable platform is where I do all of my writing. So this right here, this Remarkable 2, Remarkable 2 is where I do all of my writing. So I'm using Remarkable 2 to work on my book, work on my scripts. I do my nighttime journal on the move, but I will do it on this as well. But when I just want to do pure writing, the Remarkable 2.
He's Trav also is asking about reading as well.
He's going to think I'm extremely extra.
You are, baby. It's okay. We love you for it. We love you and your extraness.
Because when it comes to just reading, leisurely reading, reading to learn some things, exclusively I'm using the Kindle Paperwhite Signature. This is my reader. This is what I grab when I just want to read. I don't really use the larger tablets to read on. The reading is fine on your books, tablets. Reading is fine on Remarkable if you can find a PDF or EPUB. But for my just leisurely reading, when I want to pick up and read, I'm grabbing the Kindle Paperwhite Signature. And if I don't have time to read, that's when I'll just use Audible. But even with this, Audible is on here too. So I can just, pick it up, go to Audible. It's going to sync with the book. And then, I can pick up from where I left off. Now, Sweetie here, who was arguing with the puppy,
Yes.
she loves her Kindle Scribe.
Yes, I am definitely Kindle's Scribe down. I love my Kindle Scribe. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm one of those people who I don't have to have several different because I don't do a bunch of things. I read. On occasion, I write. So the Kindle Scribe works great for me. He's laughing at you, baby.
No, I'm extra, bro. And that's not even all the tablets that I got. It's not. It's not even all the tablets I have. There's a Moby Scribe Wave floating around here somewhere. I haven't seen that thing in months.
Because it's not great.
I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it in months. Where's the AI Paper Mini?
Back there. With the
With,
Moby, I believe.
With the Moby. Oh, and the Go 7?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. But yeah, man. I just wanted to hop on, talk about some things with you guys. Yeah. No, you didn't. Nothing major because this was an impromptu live anyway. So
I hope she doesn't think we're going outside to play with the ball.
Wednesdays and Friday nights, Tech Trapper Live. Hey guys, if you guys want to get like some book information, you guys want to get interviews with authors and go down the journey of a flight attendant, go check out Dominique Unscripted on YouTube.
Please and thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, guys. I'll see you guys later on. You guys have a nice night. You're right, E-Ink. I got into E-Ink to cut down on the amount of multiple notebooks I have, and I have multiple digital notebooks now. That's crazy. But all right, guys, thank you guys for checking us out. We'll be back on Wednesday night. So thank you guys for checking us out, and I will see you next time.